When I think about the descent of the Holy Spirit, I'm always struck by the apostles' fear, even after everything they had witnessed. 2,000 years later, with the full story before us, it's astonishing to imagine them still huddled together behind locked doors, uncertain and afraid. From our vantage point, the victory had already been won. Christ had conquered death, shattered the gates of hell, and freed humanity from the chains of sin. The devil's defeat was sealed. And yet, the apostles didn't yet grasp it. This moment should have been one of celebration, a time for rejoicing and bold proclamation in the streets. But instead, they saw only loss and danger. Their human eyes perceived emptiness where heaven saw fulfillment. Their hearts, still wounded by grief and fear, couldn't yet perceive the glory of the resurrection's power working in them. It's easy for us to look back and think, how could they not see? But their hesitation holds a mirror to our own hearts. We too often live as if the victory of Christ were uncertain, as if the darkness might still prevail. Like the apostles before Pentecost, we can become trapped in fear, unable to see that God's plan is already unfolding, even when we can't yet perceive its fullness. The coming of the Holy Spirit changes everything. In that upper room, divine fire touched human frailty. The same men who once trembled in the shadows were transformed into fearless witnesses of the gospel. The Spirit didn't erase their humanity. He purified it, strengthened it, and filled it with divine courage. This moment reminds us that faith is not blindness, but vision, a way of seeing through the eyes of God, rather than the eyes of fear. Recognizing the larger story doesn't make our pain disappear, but it places our suffering within the context of victory. It reminds us that what looks like defeat is often the prelude to resurrection. Even in our darkest moments, when all seems uncertain or lost, the Spirit is still descending, quietly, powerfully, faithfully, to renew our hearts and remind us that beyond every shadow lies the radiant, unshakable triumph of God.